Hi, 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 hi. Hello. 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 I don't want to get yelling. I don't want to yell. Hello. In your guys' ear. I don't want to yell in your guys' ear. But we are on. But we're on Final Fantasy 6 and we're trying to get some stuff. I've seen a lot of people being negative, but I don't want to deal with that negativity. Maybe I shouldn't have. Wait, I don't even know why I'm here because I don't even have Ragnarok. Oh my god, why am I here? I came here last night, I don't know why. We gotta restart. We gotta go back. So we gotta do this, and then we gotta do it one more time because we gotta go all the way back. Like, we are literally just leveling up. I might do some other stuff. This might not even go on the VOD channel. Like, this might just get, like, edited out. But I'm just leveling, so you guys don't really. Well, you guys don't watch my channel anyway, so. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Let's go. Let's go. Bogus. Like, I'm not like gonna spend minutes of my life arguing about Final Fantasy. Like, I'm old now. I could die at any moment. It might be better on the desert. Let's fight him in the desert. That's what I need right there. We're just gonna hit right here in the desert. This is gonna be fire. We'll do this for a couple hours. We'll go back to MMOs after this. Like, I should just do Final Fantasy 11 today. But I need to do this. We need to make some progress on the leveling, on Gal. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute. I think the pups. Alright, guys. Like I said, we're doing a little bit of leveling this morning. We're doing some cool stuff before our midday gym break. Our focus right now is to get through some of these playthroughs we've been held up over and enjoy our life. If people So I wish you guys all well. I hope you guys all enjoy your days and enjoy your lives, because I am going to be enjoying mine, and I'm going to be riding it till the wheels fall off. Sabin's 50. We'll switch Celis over right now. Like, this might be our last leveling stream, and then we might just finish it tonight. Like, I could probably finish it now. Where's the fun in that? So with the Master Scrolls, we can do 4 Phantom Rushes? Let's see. Or you just attack 8 times. Oh, that's good. We got a new update, but there's like, on the new update, it's just season 19, so we'll probably do a little bit of season 19. We'll switch over. Sorry, I was like on people's channels this morning, because you gotta go to people's channels and be like, hi, say hi, and be nice. And if they ignore you, then you're just like, remember, I was on your channel. I said hi, I was trying to be nice. And you just go about your business. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I tried. And then you could always say you tried, you know? Because if you don't try, then they're gonna be like, well, you never tried. But you can just go do that, and then you can always say, hey, I tried. That's why I'm on my channel. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, why doesn't he sub? Or why doesn't he support you? Well, I tried. I tried to say hi. I tried to go by and talk. And then you don't have to support him. Well, you can support him, but you don't have to, like, you know. But yeah, I went to TwitchCon. I tried to be cool with you guys. Then they'll ask you, why is he so selfish? I'll be like, well, I try. Oh, let me fix this bed so you guys don't look at this crazy bed. I gotta check out the PvP rewards on 14. But this is a nice cozy stream. We're just leveling. We're not doing much. We might just do this till 11, and then I'll fucking... I gotta go get gas, so I'm gonna probably go... So I'll probably go to a different gym today. ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now. Oh, I gotta go to the car store to get the red light, the light. Should we go to the... I want to go to the beach tomorrow. Like, I really do want to go to the beach tomorrow. Should we just go? I couldn't go before because I'd have to pay for that too. Like I'd rather just be alone. It's bad, I'm telling you. So I pre-ordered Crimson Desert, so we will be playing it on launch. That will be our channel game, one of our channel games, one of our AAA. That's gonna be our headliner. That's gonna be our headliner, guys. But once we finish this, we're gonna do 11. We're not gonna. We'll do playthroughs of, you know, we'll throw our Final Fantasy games in there, but we'll be doing 11 in the mornings. The mornings will be Final Fantasy 11. Well, it'll switch over. Dune is part of the channel now. Dune will always be part of the channel now. I gotta keep my base up now that the taxes are gone. Yeah, guys, 2 months. No, next month. Next month I will be 40, and we got a new decade, and I may not make it through this. Well, I say this every decade since I was 20 years old. That I might not make it through this decade. But I've only said this 3 times. But now it's like getting real. Well, before, because I always used to drink and like be out in the, like, messing around. You know, getting in trouble. They tried to kick me out of the country in my last round, so I stopped drinking. Oh, that's the Master Scroll. Phantom Rush. Well, I got a sandstorm too. We got him at 26 already. All right, we got to get him to at least 30. We're gonna keep him on, but we're gonna switch Celeste. I know. We're gonna switch Celeste. We're gonna pull out. We're gonna just cure all the terror. Cause that was the Master Scroll. We need to get the Genji gloves, but we got to get Locke back. Locke has Ragnarok. Chloe, come here, baby. Come on. They got the supervisor out there for the pool, which is good. That way, we don't have to worry too much. 'Cause I want to go swimming. Swimming's a great exercise. Oh yeah, and I've been hitting my sit-ups every day. Dude, we are gonna fucking rock it. How am I gonna get a six-pack and not be a millionaire? They say it's harder to get a six-pack than to become a millionaire. So if I get a six-pack, right, I should be okay? We'll give him Alexander because he's gonna be there chilling for a little while. Gal's a beast. Oh, we got a little bit of Metal Gear to go through with you guys. We got a little bit of Sparkly. Oh, we might play a little Sparkly Zero right after this. Yeah, like who knows? Like I don't know if I'm gonna live till I'm 50. So now it's the new gamble. Let's roll the dice, guys. Let's see if I make it to 50. But we're gonna play my cards right, and we're getting back in the gym. Let's see if I make it out of my 40s. That's the game. Now that's the game, and that's the gamble. See, the rich people are already like they don't know the game anymore. They're rich already. See, if I got rich, I wouldn't know the game anymore either. It's like people who go to jail when they're 18 and then live 20 years of normal regular life. Like you're not gangster anymore, dog. Like stop trying to act that way. You've been living like a civilian for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be like been living like a civilian for 20, like the first 5 years you're out of prison, like okay, you could still act that way, but 5 or more years living like a civilian, you're not gangster anymore, dog. You're out. That's the problem with these people. They do their little time when they're like 18, and then they live 20 years of normal civilian life, job, wife, fucking PTA meetings, 20 years, and then they're like 45 years old. They're like, I'm a real one. I did time. I'm like, bro, like that was like 25 years ago, dog. Like you are not a gangster. Like if you're 5 years out of prison and you're not like active, like that's why I don't mess with these people over here where I live. I'm like, why you act like that, dog? Like you haven't done time for like 20 years. Like you've been off parole for like since you were 21. You're like 45. Why you like there's no, like, you're not a real one anymore. Like I ran into a guy like that. He was like, I'm a real one. I'm like, no, you're not. You've been living like 25 years working at the warehouse. Like you did, like you've been living like a normal civilian life. Like that like me, I'm a civilian now. Like I'm just pure civilian now. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. We will get back to the clips. We'll be doing all that stuff because, like, I don't know what else to do. I really don't care. I really don't fucking care. Like, I got my life. Like, look at all the stuff I've been working in for the past 6 years. I got, like, guys, you guys don't even understand. I was like stinking on my way to the joint. Like, I've come a long way. I was hiding in fucking bushes from the cops, like. I'm telling you guys, be kind to each other. You can always make it out. Alright, let's get back to my level lead. Walk these streets with a 6-string on my back. I play for keeps, 'cause I might not make it back. Everywhere till I'm standing tall, I seen a million faces and I rocked them all. Dead or alive. That motherfucker's coming one day, and we go, you know? Enjoy your life, guys. Please be kind to each other. Remember, a kind word can change a person's whole day, and that day can change the person's week. And that week can change the month. So the blood moon gave me a great idea. I should go get a camera and take pictures again. So this summer I think I'm gonna buy a camera and then we're gonna go take pictures, nature pictures. And I'm gonna get back to what I was doing before. Yeah, I'm totally like, you guys didn't realize that, right? I'm totally like all spiritual and shit. I be spiritual and shit. I'm super spiritual. That's why I don't like, I get angry, but like, that's because, you know, that's why I'm spiritual, you know? Oh yeah, and then we got Stranger of Paradise to play today too. We got a whole Final Fantasy agenda. We got Stranger of Paradise to go through, and then we gotta get we gotta beat it once, and after we beat Stranger of Paradise once, we have to do we can unlock the higher levels. Let's look at Alexander. I want to see Alexander. You gotta love the art in Final Fantasy VI. It's so good. Hulu, but that's $20 a month. That's Hulu and HBO's together. I don't know about that. That pizza looks good though. But Domino's, I don't fuck with Domino's. World of Warcraft Midnight. So guys, there's a new World of Warcraft stuff going on. I really don't know too much about World of Warcraft, so we might check it out. But that's why I still be I'd be doing my thing, because I could I know how easy it is to lose everything. That's why I be here with you guys. You guys are my peoples. Will we make it to 50 years old, guys? I think we will. I think with a proper diet, proper nutrition adjustments, and a lot of working out, we'll be fine. Look, he's almost at 30. I should take Celeste down. I should switch Celeste to somebody else, because she's at 38 already, and that's 10,000. Let's get Celeste out of here. What secrets are in Final Fantasy 12? There's secret bosses in 12, huh? Let me ask ChatGPT. It's cool to talk about Final Fantasy, but I want to know all the secrets. What are the secrets and side quests in Final Fantasy 12? Okay, so 12 has the Hunt Club, hidden bosses, optional Esper, Zimmerus, Chaos, Ultima, Zodiark. We gotta get Zodiark, because that's where Zodiark comes from in 12. So Zodiac from Final Fantasy 14 is originally Zodiac is in 12. So we got to get Zodiac. All right, so we'll see how we get Zodiac in 12 because there's hidden stuff in there. The combat system in 12 is a little different. It's more like an 11 MMO style, but you could switch up. You could actually customize each party member through different weapons and stuff like that. So you could get like one person the pole, one person the katana, one person, you know, stuff like that. So we'll do a nostalgia playthrough on that, like, but that's gonna be for a while from now. I was just thinking about 12 today because I saw something. But yeah, we'll do 11 first before all that, and tactics, because tactics is the runoff to 12. So we'll go through lore and stuff like that. We'll go through Evilist, when our Evilist system, and then we'll go through Final Fantasy 14's Alliance Evilist raids. I think I have like one of those. I think we're going through those too. That's why we were doing tactics and the Evilist stuff. So all the magic tech stuff that you see with 14 is from this game. Like this is where the magic tech stuff started. Okay, he has Ragnarok, but we're gonna level up somebody else first. We should level up Gogo, because we're gonna need Gogo to get the Genji gloves if we can get it. We got Umaru. He's gonna stay in the group. All right, let's level up Strago then. Come on, baby. We can level up Strago because he has the enemy skills. So the lores are your original enemy skill materia. See, materia didn't originate until Final Fantasy 7. That was the first time materia was used. Everything else was spells and magics and stuff like that. So the materia you see in Final Fantasy 14 comes from 7, from the world of 7. Yeah, in this one, the magics are different. You learn the magics from the espers, which is decent. And then, like, I think 1, you buy them. I think 2, you buy them. You buy magics from the magic shop. But I think they took out magic shops. What's up, Chloe? You gonna come on? Your brother's up there. Yeah, so we got our airship pass. We're gonna unlock. I got a couple of things waiting for you guys. We're gonna unlock Samurai in Final Fantasy 11. And we're like almost there to unlock Summoner in Final Fantasy 11. So we're gonna get some job classes in there. And then we're gonna see if we could get our master rank for one of them. At least Red Mage, maybe. I've been waiting 20 years for this. When it's all said. Oh, these guys suck. I don't like these guys. It's better to stay in the desert. They're easier and they give the same experience. What's up, baby? Are you mad? Come on. Come on, baby. You know Coco lives here too. She gets so... he bugs her a lot. Come on. Come to bed. Did he just summon an anteater at me? He's not gonna run, huh? He just summoned an anteater at me. Yeah, and then this week I'm gonna get started on that Let's Play. Fuck it, I'll just throw some fucking thumbnails together. Because they're going to give us a free upgrade on... Not a free upgrade, it's a paid upgrade, but they're going to give us the upgrade on Steam. If you own Grand Blue Fantasy on Steam, I think they're going to be able to upgrade it to the Ragnarok edition for, like, cheaper. So I'm hoping, like, that shit, because I think that's what I saw on Steam. I think there's an option for that on Steam. I saw that shit. So we're getting ready for Grand Blue Fantasy Ragnarok in July. So I'm gonna do fucking Grand Blue Fantasy, the original, and then we'll do the fucking Ragnarok. I don't know who's gonna have it, but it's gonna be all co-op based. But we can matchmake, so it's all good. I don't wanna come back down this time. Oh yeah, I used his rage technique. Look, we're gonna use his lower ability to see how much that takes. Use it. I think they had these enemies in 14, didn't they? I don't know where, but they're probably in, like, I didn't notice it, but when I was playing Final Fantasy 13, I went to go do one of the newer dungeons in 14, and there's all the little enemies, the 13 enemies. Yeah, you guys don't really notice that shit, do you? No way. Well, we're gonna finally see how much this shit takes. Sir. Bro. You're gonna learn Meteor? Let's teach him Meteor. And he got that already? Jesus. He can revive everybody. Now you get Ragnarok. Wait, she had Ragnarok? She had Ragnarok. Alright, Ragnarok's the ultimate spell. Okay, so let her get Ragnarok then, and let her get Ultima. She has Meteor already. This won't be a full 100% because that's gonna take like a while. But I think we might be able to pick up another magic or another Esper, depending on how much money we got. Okay, yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, he's been barking all morning. I know, he's anxiety. My dog's got anxiety because the workers are out. Alright, so we gotta go to the auction house. Wait, which was the auction house again? Isn't it Owser's Mansion? No. Wait, the auction house is over here then, huh? Is this the auction house? The auction house, they made these in No, the auction house is different. What is it? Where do I buy? I can buy an Esper, right? For like 500 gil somewhere. It's Doma. That's Doma. Oh, it is the auction house. So let's go back. Because we'll have to get more. I think there's like 2 items. Let's go, let's go. I don't want that. Well, then we gotta come back tomorrow. Come on, come here. Well, then we gotta come back tomorrow. Oh my god. I don't think that's right. Like, I really don't think that's right. Well, then let's get more. Let's just get more money then. She's so chill. She's my biggest supporter right there. That cat is just the best. She's like the biggest, my biggest #1 fan. Like she's wondering what they're doing out there because she's never seen people over there working. She's just watching them work. She's like, what the fuck are they doing? They're fixing that shit? They're fixing the pool, baby. You're my #1 fan, baby. I love you. See, I'm doing fine. The funny thing is, Sabin's like, he's gonna just beat everything when we get into Kefka's tower. She's such a good cat. Oh snap, Holy and Ultima at the same roll. That's good, that's good. That is good. So now you have to, oh, you have Holy. She has to master Quetzali. And then that's it, she'll have everything. Oh no, she has to master Phoenix. Yeah, you need Phoenix first. And you... Did he master everything already? And you have to master Phoenix at Ultima. Chloe, stop being nosy. Let the people work. I caught her upstairs in the window. She was like this. Like she really is like a person. She's just a little nosy one. She likes to look out the window. Let me live and let me learn. My way, and I'll move on to another country. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch gals. He's got to learn that one. Gal's not really a big player, but I don't know. We'll see how Gal works out. What happened? They probably caught her. They caught you looking at him? She just runs out. What happened? Stop being nosy. She's over there being nosy. Yeah, I'm thinking of just heading to the beach soon. I should go tomorrow, but I don't know. I kind of want to spend time with Chloe. I kind of want to spend time with Chloe, play with her, hang out with her, hug her, kiss her. Hug Chloe. Make her feel loved. Look. Boom, boom, boom. That's the Master Scroll. With the Genji gloves, he does that 8 times. But you need the ultimate weapon. I have the spell. He is so dead. He is so dead. Chloe don't know what to do because there's no more bags for snacks. Chloe, are you the reason my PlayStation has a red line on it? The PlayStation, there's something wrong with my PlayStation because like at the bottom there's like a red little thing. You can barely tell, but it's there. Like you can't see it on the, you can't really see it. I wonder if you can see it on the recording. I don't know. Then it might be like visual just for this, if you can't see it on the recording. Let me see. No, you can't see it on the recording. That's interesting. It's very interesting. That's Chloe, you sitting on my PlayStation again? She don't even care. Oh, God, I was about to hit another level. Morning, Megan, mine. Damn, he's about to hit 30. Oh, we made pretty good progress with him today. We're only like an hour and a half in. That's not even bad. This shit can go on forever. Oh, let's try holders. Look, this dude. Oh, you won't even be able to do it though. This was dead. Okay, so what should we do in the gym today? I think we're gonna do leg ups. I think we're gonna do pull ups. I think we're gonna do hamstring curls. I think we're going to do I should spreadsheet these. So if you guys want to like take a break, go do your workouts. If you have time, don't skip your responsibilities, guys. Don't neglect your family. See, you don't neglect your family, guys. But yes, if you got time, you can always. I should put them down on what I'm gonna do today here, so you guys can like take them to your. You guys can do what you want with that, you know? So we'll do leg ups for sure for the lower abs on the pull-up bar. We'll do dips. We'll do lateral pull downs. We'll get the prime mover muscles started, because I'm back to studying. And then we'll adopt the nutrition, since I do all the cooking anyways. We should go to the gym though. We should go to the beach though, I mean. Not to like buy anything, but just to go to the beach. It's March, so it's that season again. I haven't done it in a couple years, but it's that season. We're gonna go to Santa Monica. We're gonna take a picture. We're gonna eat ceviche all day. We're just gonna kick it. You always gotta park inside the places. Remember, you don't want like thieves and shit. They got cameras in those parking structures. They're all like rich over there. Yeah, we'll go do pull-ups, Santa Monica, just hang. Remember how we did it last time, how we used to do it? But you know them corporate empires should always try to get in the way of our fun. Yeah, I want to get one of them cameras so we could take pictures again, like we used to. A lot of you guys don't remember that, but I used to take a lot of pictures. I used to go out, like, take pictures, go to the beach, go do stuff. Yeah, I used to take a shit ton of pictures. I'd be like, fuck it. Da, 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 da. I gotta get Straggle leveled up because he's one of the. Just that aqua breath does some damage. It's good to have. Yeah, I'm gonna probably hit back to Venice. I probably should just go tomorrow. I'll just put gas in the car. Get a little beach workout here. But I wanna hit the gym a little bit longer. That's why I waited to go. Cause if it gets hot, I don't wanna be all fat with my gut. That's why I'm like this. Had a hidden agenda. Yeah, what's good now too is that I've had a pretty big fill, so I don't have all that gook in the brain. So I'm thinking very rationally. So I can just game and chill now. So we're just gonna study and chill and take naps. I know people who take naps can't be trusted, but I think I'm gonna start taking naps. so you can take that cookie. I did it all for the nookie, guys. You ever heard that song, Nookie, from Linkin Park? Or Limp Bizkit? Like, we're doing nothing but leveling, so this is... Unless you really like to watch somebody level, like, we know we ain't gonna get nobody right now. And the reason I talk like this is because I was raised in the system and I drank a lot. So I like bounced around a lot, and then I was like homeless a lot. So it was like, can't you speak proper English? I'm like, motherfucker, this is your system that taught me this shit. So it's not like a color thing. It's a system thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a group home thing. It's they try to undereducate us thing. Yeah, I come from a good family, but they took me from my family. Yeah, they took me, so. They're like, we can do a better job. I was like, okay. What the fuck? So, blame your system that try to do a better job of raising me. Not my family. They said they could do a better job. Yeah, imagine when you're being a kid, getting took from your cozy little life and thrown into the crap. I'm sure a lot of you guys would be angry as well. I was angry for a long time, but I don't care. I love who I am. I love my family. If I didn't go through all of that stuff, I might have ended up like a lot of you. Like, the sad part is, I am so grateful I went through all this stuff, because if I didn't go through that stuff and I was raised I might have ended up like the rest of my family. And to me, that's not happiness. To me, that's work. I can die poor and happy, you know? Like, who knows the type of person I would have become? I would have become everything I hate about normal. I would have been like the rest of you guys. Well, not the ones here, but the rest of the ones that don't like 90% of the world. I'm very grateful. Very grateful that I didn't become like the rest of you guys. Because the ones that, like, there are a lot of, like, it's a lot of misery. It's a lot of misery out there. Not so necessarily you guys here, but you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of loveless marriages. There's a lot of loneliness. There's a lot of financial hurt. There's a lot of stuff. I fought hard growing up to not become part of the corporate empire. I fought hard to stay me, to not lose myself. You know? I fought hard to never get married again, to never have children. It's a fight, guys. It's a fight out there. The world will just, you get that job, you start hanging out with those people at work, you start listening to that shit, and all of a sudden, you're a manager. All of a sudden, you're working 60 hours, and now life's not about having fun. Life's about work. Then you get a wife who says you should pay my bills, and then you have a kid, and then it's like you lost who you were, and then you're like, I have kids, and then you're like, well, I have kids, I have a wife and kids, and that's all you say, well, I have a wife and kids, and then you're like, what was my life about? Your life's about her. You're no longer you. You're no longer Wade Strife. Then they're gonna be like, when you gonna give that up? You got us now. Then you give it up, and then they still leave. And now you gave it up, so you don't even have that. But they leave you because you gave it up, and you didn't fight for it. See, don't. It's never winning. right. All right, let's do this. I had to go warm up some coffee because we probably got another hour or two of leveling, if I'm not mistaken. We might have at least a good amount. The McDonald's CEO, did you see that guy? Looks like he's weird. Like that guy looks weird. Like he hasn't like left his computer in like 20 years. Yeah, but it's the same old story, guys. You guys know how that goes. What else is new? Either I'm doing either I'm with either I'm like happy, or I'm always happy, but either I'm with somebody or going through some like what does my life become? Like I'm just gonna like not go through breakups anymore. Wade tales. No more Wade tales of romance. We're done with those stories. It's horror stories only now. It is only horror stories from now on, guys. No more romance. No more. I'm just kidding, guys. Horror and Final Fantasy. Like I don't feel like Final Fantasy should make me want to argue with somebody. Like that's not the feeling I get when I play Final Fantasy. Yeah, like there's a really like very hurt people out there. I don't understand how a game like this can make you angry. Any of them. I wonder what we should do. Where should we go, guys? Like, we should go to another gym today. But you guys don't go with me outside, so I tried that once. I'm not gonna do it no more. You gotta have like a whole setup for Twitch. But I think there's like Wi-Fi camcorders now. I don't know. Maybe. Dang, that's one-handed. Damn, we did 2 hours already. Gal made a big dent. Yeah, we got a lot of like abilities today. Like her magic is pretty much full. Look. She's gonna get re-raised, and then I think all she's missing is Meteor, Ultima, Quake, Tornado. She has the good ones. Rise. So we never got a Rise, huh? Is there a Rise in Final Fantasy 14? I don't think there is one in 14. No way! Bullshit. Let's see what this does. This should be able to kill him. Zagrim is probably like the weakest one, right? That's like the first spell. This should kill him though. Sorry, I got Rage Against the Machine in my... Oh, System of a Down. Going. I'm a System of a Down kid. And Rage Against the Machine kid. And I really believed it. I believe. So, that corporate life, guys, it wasn't for me. I knew we were all gonna end up in this mess anyways. We were all gonna end up in the same mess anyways. Gal's probably gonna be pretty tough after this. He's gonna be like level. Oh, that's what that was. That's the paper. I gotta clean this out. I haven't cleaned this. I gotta clean this room. My workstation. Let's see. Let's use something. Let's use Ragnarok. Let's use Ragnarok. Let's see if that works. How does that work? Oh. So that's how that works. Zantisuke. That shit is hard. As I've used that on Samurai in PvP. So we had to use Ragnarok in the ancient castle to metamorphose Samurai. It's a little complicated. Bacon told me. Big ups to Bacon. Leveling out. Alright, so once he hits like 34, we'll switch him out. I think Realm needs to go up a few levels too. But I'm saying I could be here probably all day doing this. But this might not even get uploaded. It might just be a leveling. This might get cut out. It might get uploaded. But I don't think it will, because literally we're not doing any story content. There's not a single story content that we did today. So there's no reason for the upload other than like the leveling. I uploaded, but like other than the VOD, maybe it's like if I want to like run the channel overnight, we can have this VOD there. If I'm sleeping. I don't like these guys. We're gonna run. He ran. I thought he was gonna fucking do something. Bro. I didn't know you could stop that and he'll still run. He learned transfusion? Fully heals an ally at the caster's own life and all their MP. Jesus. No, we don't need that. Why do we learn that? We don't need that shit. So I think one more fight, and then he'll level up. Then we'll switch him out. Who else needs to go up? Oh, you're already 42. You can't. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. All right, let's get Realm up a couple levels. This should literally be probably the last stream before I run into Kefka's tower, which we might just do tomorrow and then do Final Fantasy 11 tomorrow. Final Fantasy Wednesdays are back. We'll just do that. So I don't know why she looks like a boomer. Wait, what is she? Maybe it's because the fake. Oh, Moogle suit. Oh, let's go to the behemoth. She was in the Moogle suit, that's why. Realm. Realm's crazy. Realm is the first Pixelmancer. So the behemoth suit doesn't give her a little special look? That would have been cool if she dressed up like a little behemoth. That's the Master Scroll. Alright, so Realm and Gal will level up together. Oh, we're about to hit 100,000 steps. 700,000 Gil. Three hours of just power leveling. That's fucking righteous. I haven't done this in a minute. This feels good. Righteous. But as you can see, this is why I was like doing this shit offline. Like tomorrow we're gonna run that shit. Because with our formation, look, we got what? 2 50s, right? So we'll put Sabin in one. Sabin's a powerhouse. He's fine at 34, 48, 38, 38, 39, 32. So these two are literally just the last ones we need. Like a middle 35, it should be good. It'll give us like, it should give us a bit of a challenge as well. She's got to get all the heal spells. So we'll level her up to get all the heal spells. Jeez, look at all that. How much does she need? Oh, shit. That's all she needs, look. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're only missing 4 espers. One of them's Crusader. I think one of them, Odin turns into one of them. I think one of them we buy, right? 2 of them we buy. And then one of them we get at the Coliseum. Oh, we missed 2. So we missed 2 in the World of Balance. So we got to learn Meteor first for our people before we go get Raiden. Okay, so these two are Golem and Zona Seeker, which we missed. We just got to buy them in the auction house next time we come around to play this game. So I think we pretty much figured out how to get all the espers. So one of the espers is Raiden, right? And then the other one's Crusader. Crusader, we have to beat all 8 dragons. Legendary dragons. I think I beat 1. And I think we have to go look for the rest of the 8 dragons to get Crusader. The other one is Golem and Zona Seeker. So I should have bought those espers in the World of Balance. So if you're playing this, remember the auction house has 2 espers in the World of Balance that are missable, because I just missed them. So the rest of the so those are this one, Golem and Zona Seeker. That's when I missed those, but those World of Balance. So this one is gonna be Raiden, which Odin turns into Raiden, and this one is Crusader. We have to beat all the 8 dragons to get Crusader. So once she masters this, I'll have her master that, and then she should have most. We should have most of. We'll go back to, like, we can't get those other 2, but we can get Crusader eventually. Which is decent. I like the fact that the Final Fantasy, they have all different styles of games. I like how that they're all different. It helps you connect with the game more. As you notice, everybody has a Final Fantasy they connect with. Final Fantasy is a little different. It's a different style of series. And if you didn't like grow up in the 80s and stuff, if you're not like my age, then you probably won't get it. Or like older than me, you probably won't get it. Like, actually, the only people that will get it are like my age and being older than me. Because we grew up with Final Fantasy. Like, kids nowadays, they don't grow up. They grew up with like not modern Final Fantasy. I don't know what that is, but they grew up with modern gaming systems. So it's not that it's modern Final Fantasy, it's that the technology got modernized. So people are using technology. We're using the newer technology. Which is what it's supposed to be, you know? When back in the days, the technology was limited to 8 bits, so there's only so much you could do to change the game to make it interesting. So that's why all the games were like similar, because the technology limited the games, so they had to be similar with subtle variations. When the modern technology hit, you were able to expand on what could be. And that's why they expanded, you know? It's not that they forgot what they were doing, it's just the technology gave an opportunity to build on these worlds better and more interactively. So they changed a lot. And then society came up with Fortnite. And the Fortnite days begun. And then the Fortnite games. And then the games became tailored to kids. And the games are always tailored to kids. So the kids want to see more stuff. You do realize they're not tailoring these games towards us 40-year-olds. The limited technology made the games better because you didn't have all this goo goo gaga. Oh my god, look at it. You just had fun games. Like, look at what I'm doing right now. I'll do this for hours, as you can see, and have fun. Like when 12 came out. It came out right around the time Final Fantasy 11 came out. So they wanted to give players a Final Fantasy experience similar to 11, but I'm thinking that they wanted to give players similar to 11, but do it like offline. I didn't mind 12. I like 12. But I'm an MMO guy. I love MMOs. I like the interchangeable weapons. I like the customization on that one. I wish you could have customized the armor on that one. I love the story. The characters were kind of like bland and whatever. But I love the Zodiac Brave story because it expanded on tactics with all the monsters and shit. It was a different world. It's a different world, so it's a different game, you know? It's a different universe. It's kind of like normal that they would make the game different because every game has a different cast of characters. Every game has a different story. Every game has a different world. Like like multiverse, you know? How would you feel if every Final Fantasy played like Final Fantasy just put different characters? You'd feel like Call of Duty. You would feel like Call of Duty just repacing the skins and changing a bit of the story. Wouldn't you? After 20 years? And that's what I'm getting at. Not every game has to be the same all the time. Like, games, there's a lot of games that go outdated. And I think that's why a lot of series died. Like, there's a lot of games that the series 1, 2, and 3, they play exactly the same or something, and they die. What's always good about Final Fantasy is that they always stay up to date with the new technology and the new things around them, and they expand on these worlds and these universes. But in the essence, every Final Fantasy is the same. There's always some summons. There's always a guy trying to save the world. Or a main character trying to save the world. There's always a cast of characters. There's always some love stories, some jokes. Like all that. There's always all that. Like, there's nothing that even can come close to the longevity of how that produced longevity. Changing it. And yes, even coming out with some bad ones or some not great stuff is still good. Because it gives you more. They didn't make every Dark Souls the same. Each iteration, they expanded on it until they got Elden Ring. You guys know? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you expect every FF to be the same? Like, we've had these games for 30 years. Oh, plus. Oh yeah, we got to do Stranger Paradise as well. We might just jump over to do some of that. We've been doing a shit ton of leveling, huh? 3 hours of leveling is good. It's good. Oh, look, he got Valley Garmanga. Alright, Valley Garmanga's in 14. He's one of the new trials, but he gives you the level 3 spells. We'll have him learn Ultima. That way he can have a powerful spell. So these are World of Balance. That's Raiden right here. And that's Crusader. So we're literally missing only Crusader. Because the other two we can't get. Oh, I got the music in my headphones on level here, guys. I'm like on the MMO grind. I want to level up something else to max level. It's not my problem. $1997. Did you say 2007? No. I'm wondering if we should just go try to I should just try to transmute Samurai. Let's get Realm leveled up and then we'll call it. Yeah, we started Stranger in Paradise way long time ago. We started that before we started Rebirth. So we got to get that done before we go back to Expedition 33. Expedition 33 is good. It's not it's game of the year. Yeah, I get it's a great game. It's not like my favorite oh my god game, but I have favorite oh my god games that are really cool. But then I've been playing RPGs for a long time, so I know like when I was a kid, that's all I played. But it's nothing long lasting. It's not it didn't change my life. It may have changed somebody else's life, but it didn't change mine. Maybe the ending will, I don't know. We'll try it. Give me a minute. But that's the problem with modern Final Fantasy people. That they're like, they play the game the first time, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's not what I thought." But that's the problem with modern people, anyways. They're angry about everything, and they criticize everything. So. And they don't grow up with Final Fantasy like they did. That's why they always say the old games are better. The old games are better. Yeah, but you don't know anything about the old games because you're like 28 or 30. Like that 10 years made a big difference because that 10 years was when all the good Final Fantasy came down. People that were raised 10 years after that will always complain because they never got any of the good stuff. But the good stuff was only limited to because this was when really before things got commercialized. And that's your guys' corporate entity. That's the corporations. So that's why you see people 10 years younger than me complaining about Final Fantasy. It's always this, it's always that. Modern Final Fantasy is the same, and none of them are the same. And all this, because they never lived those 10 years. They were born after those 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But when you see the transition and you lived the transition when you were a kid and you saw you got that little cartridge and you put it in. That's why you see a lot of like crybabies like, oh my God, it's not the same. Like, bro, they're like not making it for you, dog. Like, you're like old. You're fucking old. Nobody's gonna make a game for you. It's the expectations we have of these companies that's very unrealistic. Like, what do you want? What do you want a company to do? I'm telling you, Final Fantasy is not supposed to bring out that kind of emotion. People forget to just enjoy the game before they actually speak on it. Yeah, it sucks because no matter how much you want to feel Final Fantasy, if you didn't live in those 10 years, you won't feel it the same. You never will. Because those 10 years were the ones, like, the prime fucking Final Fantasy years. And if you never lived those years, you don't know about the school talk and all that shit. Yeah, you may know about it like 10 years after, but it wasn't like you don't understand it. Unless you're literally like 40 years old. If you're 40 years old, I'll listen to you. But you won't understand it. It's just a different time of gaming. And most people don't like that. They won't understand. Because there was only 2 Final Fantasies that we ever had growing up before PlayStation. We had this game, and then we have 4, and then we had the original Nintendo one. But that's it. That's all we had. And then they re-released and then they came out with more during like when I was in middle school with 7, 8, 9, and PlayStation. Yeah, so I don't understand this whole thing about people you played 2 and 3. Like, no, you didn't. Like, you played the re-release of Final Fantasy Origins on PlayStation. They didn't even have those when Super Nintendo was out. We only had 3 Final Fantasies, 1, 4, and 6. That's it. That's all we had. We didn't have the original 1 through 6. You guys did, but we didn't. We had the original 2. 2 was the original 4, and 3 was this one. Like, we don't have that shit. We didn't have that shit. Unless you were in Japan. We didn't have that shit till like 2000 or some shit, 99 or some shit like that. Yeah, we had this game, we had 2, which was 4, and then we had Chrono Trigger. That's all the people. Those are the only 3 games that anybody has ever played before, like 99 and the re-releases and all that stuff. Like, you grew up with re-releases. You didn't grow up original Final Fantasy in the United States. Because if you did, you would only have 2 games to play, or 3 games tops to play. The younger crowd had the other stuff because they re-released them. So technically, modern Final Fantasy is 7, 8, and 9. And above. The original Final Fantasy games was 1, 4, and 3, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. And then they released 7. And then everybody was like, what happened to the rest of them? And then they re-released Origins. And then they re-released Chrono Trigger and 6. So technically, you guys didn't grow up with original Final Fantasy. Like, you only had original people who grew up with the original Final Fantasy only had these games to play and these games of comparison, because these were the only ones released in the United States. Unless, like, I don't know, other countries where they released the other games. I don't know if they released them in the other countries, but in Japan they had all of them. But out here they didn't have 1 through 6. They only gave us 1, 4, and 6. So that's why all these other takes on Final Fantasy are so, like, you didn't have, if you played original Final Fantasy, it was only 3 games. And that's why those games are, like, marked in everybody's heart, because those were the only ones they played. Because those were the only ones available to play. And then 7 marks everybody's heart because 7 was the only one that 7 made, it was popular because it was new, it was good, and it was modern Final Fantasy. It was 3D. All right, we're gonna call that one for now. Let's see what we got going on. I don't want to put something else on right now, but we're gonna call it for now. But I'm just gonna go check on something. Remember, guys, we got this to do too. So we'll finish chapter 1 and then we'll run into we'll get into chapter 2. We got Final Fantasy Tactics to do as well. And we're on tactician mode. So we look like we're good. We're almost mastered her job. Okay, so she has Holy Water and Remedy to do. Right. So we'll handle this after. We'll handle that after. And then we also got this to go through. This one's not as long as Persona 5, so we're going to play this one first. So this might be our new PlayStation game. That's how they unlock their personas. This one's good. There's DLC to this? All right, well, we got our 3 morning games lined up. These are our next three PlayStation games we will do. We're going to finish this. We already got 55 hours on it, so we'll run that until we're done. We're going to do Tactics. And you know we're gonna do tactics like forever. Like that's gonna be like a long one because I want to like level some shit up. I want to have like a good squad to just kind of like. I don't want to rush through that. This one we're gonna play pretty good. We might play that at night too. We're not getting Crimson Desert on PlayStation. We're going to finish our hard playthrough on this. We will do Shin Megami Tensei 5 as well. Yeah, so we're probably gonna hit Persona 3. We'll probably hit Persona 3 for a good 60 hours and then we'll head off from there. Alright guys, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna raid out and we will finish up Final Fantasy 6 maybe tonight or tomorrow. We get back to 11. And Dune is right now is like I'm burnt out on Dune. We'll go back to Dune in a little bit, but I want to do some other stuff first. So we'll talk later. I'll be here. Please be kind to each other. Thank you guys for joining me on my leveling stream. This is just pure leveling, so I know it's very, very boring. But I'll see you guys later. Let me go raid somebody. All right, let's see. Alright, we're just gonna rate a Final Fantasy 14 random. Let's go. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Be kind to each other. Please enjoy this streamer.